Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. Oh, I missed. And this has been my life for quite a while here. Oh, it got dark really fast. It gets dark really fast at night now. It is late December. I'm not even sure why I'm digging this, because honestly, if you think about it, at least in Wisconsin weather, generally you're done digging fields by probably the end of November. By that point, the ground is starting to freeze you out, so it is what it is, but this is how it's been for pretty much all of December. To give you an idea of what I've been doing, I dug a new field over here. I dug these two fields that we were working on over here. I dug this big field over by our wood area that we were working on. And now I'm working over here. And the idea is to get this one dug. And then also, if you look here, this side. And then all we'll have left pretty much is this little strip here. Which I haven't decided if I'm going to dig it or if I'm just going to use that as our hay. I would like to dig whatever we're going to use for hay, so it's an actual field per se. That way we can fertilize it and do all that kind of stuff. It makes it so we can actually get more hay out of the land that we're using. But from the looks of it, we're just gonna make one more round here, and it's getting pretty dark, and probably just gonna have to shut down for the winter and kind of be done digging. I think for the sake of realism, because for some reason it doesn't actually like freeze here. Like it snows and then it melts out right away, and it's weird. The daily temperatures doesn't seem to get below 32 very often. Let me see here. Get this lined up. Because if we go to weather, if you look here, yeah, it's 40s. You look at the forecast through here, they're talking snow, but it's highs of 40s. So I mean, it's not like we're gonna be able to actually get snow. I can't change it either. Or at least I haven't found a way to, unfortunately. But definitely digging stuff up here. The other cool part is every hour or so we get $100 from our wood production. That's about what it ends up being. Finish this line here. There we go. Line her up for one more pass down. Yeah, it's like $100. I set them both for selling. Distributing, I'm not sure if it does anything as a final product, but if you put it as selling, it sells it automatically into the market, which is what I was hoping it would do. And so every hour it sells it, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, if we go here, planks are distributing. We still got 16,000 in wood, so we don't have to fill up very much. Planks are full here. Oh, apparently that was a bug. Oh, it is the beginning of the hour. That's why, because there's only 3 furniture. Eventually these planks will probably fill up, and then the sawmill will start filling up with planks, and I don't know. We'll be set then, right? Then it's just a constant dollar amount. But it's like $2,400 a day. Can't really complain about that. Ends up being like $100,000 a year we make, just like passively, as long as we have wood there. So it's a nice little bonus there. We do have to figure out though what we're gonna do with the other factories. We need to figure out where we're going to go with things, whether we're going to do cereal crops. It all depends on what we're going to plant next year, I would say. Alright, we'll shut that down here. Like I said, I'll take that back home. We're not going to do a whole lot. I do have a full pallet of wheat, though, or wool. Wool here. 1,000 liters of wool. 277. And what does wool go for, by the way? Ah, 1,500. It's not too bad. Now the big question. This is where we gotta start figuring stuff out, right? So if we go under production, factories, I want to say there's like a, what's dairy, carpentry, grain mill, spinnery. Spinnery takes wool and makes some sort of fabric, right? So we found out because if we go to carpentry, it takes planks or wood. So wool could go into a spinnery here, $60,000 of course, and we get that fabric. Fabric goes for $5,000 a unit. So that would be the place, or that would be somewhere where we could take our wool and make more money, right? Probably something we should think about. The other thing, yeah, so furniture, 3,000. Why am I not seeing cereal? Right here it is. Cereal's worth quite a bit. Like I said, then it becomes a case of, well, what are we gonna utilize here? There's another spinnery. Dairy takes milk and stuff, makes cheese and butter and all that good stuff. You gotta choose what you're gonna make. The bakery takes a whole bunch of items. Grape processing, oil mill. There's the cereal factory. Takes honey, takes corn, takes wheat, stuff like that to make cereal. So, what is that item? Raisins. So we'd have to make possibly raisins. But cereal factory is probably something we could look into. But I have to wait until wintertime is over here. Because as far as I'm concerned, I have to wait till winter's done because we shouldn't be digging anymore. It's going to go into January here. And it's way too late. We'll have to wait till like April to start digging and stuff. So I'm going to work my way through wintertime here and wait for the ground to get a little softer again for gameplay's sake, right? I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm pretty sure this is officially going to be the last of the plowing that I do for this entire spring. There's so much that I've dug up. I need to find a bigger subsoiler or something, a better way of doing this, because I mean, the nice like flat edge is really nice for making lines and stuff like that, but I almost feel like I need something much bigger to fill in the middle areas, because I mean, it's taken so much time to do this. This is crazy. But yeah, if you can't tell, this is, so the really, really long field that we have on the very top of our property is, well, now it's to our left, and it's up on top of there, full of weeds, full of lots of weeds. Oh, then I realize I have to dig a bunch of these too, don't I? Like, I actually have to cultivate them too. Oh my goodness. Well, at least then I can just hire a worker, right? Oh, I messed it up. There we go. So this will officially be the last little bit that we have dug this spring. So I'm done digging. Give me an idea. So we added this field. That's actually dug. It thinks it's not, but it is. Eventually that'll update. We dug these two, we dug these two, dug this one, and dug this big one. Did it update? No. There, now it did. Just updated. So we've got a lot of fields to get planted, to get cultivated, to get all that stuff. And I haven't even figured out like what order we're gonna do it in. So it could get really interesting. Like I have to map out the fields, because I mean, yeah, because we're used to having field numbers, right? And there's no field numbers because we're making our own fields. Which means if I want decent like crop rotation and a decent amount or like number of each crop, we need to lay it out. Oh look, there's a pretty little balloon there. Hot air balloon. That's kind of cool. There. Officially parked. Although I guess I need to detach it and lower it and all that good stuff. But officially parked. Oh, which means I do have to disconnect, because we're going to have to lime all of that stuff. Aren't we? So if I go here, and I go to soil composition, oh look at that, there's all these fields that need lime. Oh, that's lovely. Well, guess it's time to get the spreader out and start liming stuff. It's gonna take a lot of liming. Oh, but huge thing. Look what I can do. Oh, this is so great. You ready for this? You ready for this? Let's put him here. How does it control? No. Alt Shift. Yes. Remember that? Remember that? No, we don't want pallets. We want big bags. Oh, wait. Nope, nope, nope. 4. 8. Oh, yes. 8. Oh, look at that. Delivery costs, but we can deliver stuff straight to our farm, which is amazing. Oh, why'd I shut it off? So that'll make things a whole lot easier for delivering seed or delivering fertilizer, stuff like that. Because, I mean, in all honesty, there we go. In all honesty, what is making that noise? Is it... Oh yeah, it is the weather station. Oh, did you hear that? The sound engine. It echoes in there. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, we're gonna have to unload here. Look at all that fertilizer. And now I get to put lime in it. And I'm hoping... Oh, no. No. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's 2,000 units instead of 1,000 units for lime. Yep. Perfect. That'll make filling it a little quicker. But regardless, we can now deliver stuff. And I'm so happy about that. Alright, I'm going to get to liming, and I'll see you guys when I have a plan for how we want to start planting stuff. Because I think that's what we're going to go into next. So, I gotta be honest with you guys. I was just kind of minding my own, cultivating some of the fields that need to be cultivated. You know, thinking not a big deal. Got plenty of time. And then I looked at this and I was like, if we want to start planting earlier, because we went way into November for our corn and sunflowers and all that stuff, like we don't want to go that late. Because we don't want to be digging that late. So I got to start planting earlier. So as you can see, I'm putting in sunflowers. And on top of that, I put in, there's 2 fields here of oats that I already put in. And now, I was just thinking about it, I should probably park this guy for now, and we should grab our roller, which is back in there. Because I should really get rolling on stuff. Because we can't roll the crops until after it starts growing. And after today, it's going to go to April. It's going to start growing. And we should probably get as much as possible when it comes to some of our crops here. You know, in all reality, I should probably just get rid of the rock picker, because it's not something we're going to need anymore on this map, unfortunately, because the rock thing is broken in this game, or in this map at least. So there's not much I can do about that. Ooh, I watch my driving here. So I can definitely tell the farm is definitely expanding quite quickly. I am running low on cash quite significantly. Both of my tractors need repair work done, probably like $8 grand worth per tractor, and I don't even have half that. I don't even have half of 8,000 really, well barely, to do the fixing. So needless to say, not really getting any of that done. I'm hoping that when it gets to the bottom, it doesn't just decide, oh, your tractor doesn't run anymore, because that would not be good. Alright, should be able to just hire this guy away and just let him start rolling. And at least we'll get that part done, right? This guy's probably going to run out of fertilizer at some point. He's most definitely going to run out of seed. And I'll have to go fill him up because I don't think he's going to make it to the end. But then tomorrow we go right back into planting more stuff. So it's just going to be plant, 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 and get this stuff done. And then we get to sit back and relax for the summer, right? No, not really. We gotta try to figure out the animals that we're going to be doing stuff with, right? We're probably going to have to borrow some more money and try to get some more income coming in, because we are hurting on money and I don't know what to do about it. So I'm going to keep chugging along here. Well, it turns out in Farming Simulator 22, if you run out of money, your workers stop working. So at this point, I need money to come in. Although I guess this is a good estimation. If I could slow down here. There's a lot of weight on the back of this truck right now. If I speed this up a little bit. There. We just got $101. So we technically have some money. But I'm going to sell my honey here, if possible. I don't know if I have to do that. It kind of looks like it doesn't get sold here, which is a little concerning. Where else would this get sold? Actually, a good thing to do would be to go here and then go down to honey. And it says, oh, you can't sell honey. Well then. That might be an issue. I guess honey's something we have to process. So we're gonna have to put in a factory of some sort that utilizes honey to make another product. Well, isn't that just peachy? Well, now that I think about it, alright. What about wool? Ah. See, these you can sell. Wool I can't sell either. And I have wool. But if I go to fabric, clothes, see, that just says buying. It doesn't say selling. What about something that I'm making right now that's selling? Furniture. Ah, so it has an internal selling point. Did you see, by the way? Make fabric and then you make clothes. $18,000. Well, that might be something we're going to have to look into. But for right now, we're probably just going to have to borrow a little bit of money. I have to go here, borrow $5,000 so I can get my workers going. And we are going to have to get ourselves in the green somehow here because we are bleeding money like crazy. And that is not a good place to be. And I'm going to have to restack all these honey pallets and over here by the bees because I can't do anything with them right now. Got the park it right here. And see, got some right here. Another container. What do you mean no field found? Your field is right here. Guess I gotta turn it around. I guess because the tractor's not in the field, it can't find where it is. I better not have to roll this all by hand. It was working just fine. I think the worker realized that I didn't have money and now he doesn't want to work because he's afraid he's not going to get paid. There we go. And now I just got to get this guy going. And right about there. I know this is not the cultivator, but it's a little wider. And I thought, well, let's run the disc through it. It'll be fine. It'll be good prep for the corn going in, I think. Hopefully. Alright, so let's look into stuff here. What have I spent? Oh, I spent a whole bunch of money on seeds and fertilizer and all that good stuff. Which sucks. We want to go in here. Alright, let's just check this quick. So, production, factories. Oh, there are selling points. Oh, we could put down a farmer's market and we could sell a whole bunch of items, couldn't we? Supermarket takes a whole bunch of items. It looks like it's like finished goods. Selling point for production. Oh, right there's wool. Right there's honey. Oh, so we could buy this selling point and then sell our items. Did I just place one? Oh, good. So I feel like if we were to place one over here, it only costs $5,000. Why is there not enough money? Oh, is it because I don't own the place? Is that really what it is? Ooh, I don't know which way I'm going. No, it's sticking with this, you don't have enough money deal. Weird. Oh yeah, you are stuck, aren't you? So, if you ever wanted to know, this is a little trick. This tree's in my way, right? So we're gonna get rid of it. Then we're gonna cut, oh, about there. And then there's no more tree left. I've gotten rid of numerous trees like that, in case you were wondering. Well, I'm guessing we're gonna have to sell, or I should say, loan myself another $5,000, and then we could probably get that selling point. I guess what I gotta look at is, if I go here, and go here, yeah, see, it's on a block that I don't technically own. I think we're just gonna have to put ourselves some sort of a production item here. There's also the like lovely generators. Like we could do this and get $648 a month, which is sounds like not a lot. $9,000 a month. It would take you over 10 months to pay this off. Alright, so we got a bakery. Bakery is actually something that takes... No, it doesn't take that. That's for chocolate. Grain mill. So spinnery is something we could use. Tailor shop makes your... So we... Boy, we'd need a lot then. Because we would need this spinnery to make fabric, and then we take the fabric and turn it into lovely, lovely stuff. This I'm excited for. A TMR factory. Put in all the ingredients and you get TMR out of it. Such a great idea. Alright, so we don't have the money to do it. We're gonna have to... Oh man, we're gonna have to probably borrow a bunch of money. More. Just what I want to do. Alright, I'm gonna keep working here. I know episode is almost over here, so I gotta figure out how we're gonna manage the end of the episode here. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Boy, it's getting dark, isn't it? I'm just hanging out here inside the cab. Figured nighttime, I mean, if I come out here, it's pretty dark. I'm sure it's pretty dark for you guys. I'm working under the lights, trying to get this all rolled. Give you an idea. I only have this little bit left here. That's all I have left to roll. I've dug both of these fields. So if you look here, we've officially got, like, everything that's on the map is officially planted, because obviously these were sunflowers that weren't dug up yet, so it wasn't showing anything. Just ran the disc through them. Figured it was easier. It technically, if you look here, it is listed as like stubble tillage, which I believe I can still plant on it. I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna have to find out. I don't know. It may not turn out horribly, but actually, let's find this out. Because I'm very curious. Oh, actually, no, this one can be disconnected, folded. Yeah, because it locks in. Let's grab our corn planter here. Let's do some testing. I love testing. Mostly because, I mean, I could do it in the next episode. But while we're talking about it, like, let's find out right here, right now. In the dark. Because why not? So if we go here, this is just disked up. Turn it on. Oh. Can't be planted in March. Let's turn it to sunflowers. It definitely looks like it's planted, right? Yeah. So it will work. Awesome. We just can't put corn in yet because it's still March, right? Doesn't allow you to plant it right now. The only thing is we're gonna have to dig that up quick. I thought long and hard about what to do with whether we do the wool and turn it into fabric and then turn it into clothes. Spend the money. Do we borrow 200,000? Get that all worked up. I don't think it's worth it at this point. I think we save our money. We don't do anything rash as far as borrowing a bunch of money at this point, because we're probably going to have to borrow some more anyways. I think we should just get ourselves some silos so that we can store our crops instead of selling it right away. I feel like that would be beneficial for us. We now have a spot that doesn't have tillage in it anymore. How about that? Well, this guy can just park here now. So, I think that's the plan. We're just going to hold on to the stuff we have. We're going to get some silos built. I think there's wolves howling. And we're almost going to run out of fuel on this thing. I hope I can get far enough here. Fuel rate. It doesn't specify how much fuel I have left on that screen that I see, but it definitely... Oh wait, it does right up there. There's a little gauge, and it's down in the yellow. You guys see that up there? And then... yeah, I think that's where we're going to be. So I'm going to, I guess, take the next episode here into April. April means we can start planting corn, start planting soybeans, get all that lovely stuff going, get all of our crops in the ground, and then probably make some hay or something, and I don't know, maybe make ourselves silage. I don't know. I haven't decided. Like, there's so many things we can do, but we got to be really careful with how we spend our money and really think things through, I think. It's probably the most interesting version or season of Farming Simulator that I've played, just because the money is so tight. How you do things, you have to be very specific with things. You know, animal shelters are very expensive. So you definitely have to be careful as far as what you're willing to spend money on. You gotta think things through. So I'm definitely enjoying playing it like this, 100%. Looks like we don't have much left to go here. Looks like 1.5 rounds and we'll be all done with this. Now I got this nicely dug. It's actually seed bed prepped now. Look at that. Yep, there's not much left to go here. So I think I specified it, but how we were going to do this, So these 4 fields here are going to be corn, and then the rest of these are going to be soybeans. Actually, I might put corn in here as well, but then we're going to do 3 big fields of soybeans up here. And that's how we're going to do it. And the corn, I'm planting a bunch of corn because I'm hoping to actually make some silage and do something with it. But we'll have to see. Maybe we're just selling it. I'm not sure. But I would like to get a bunch of silage made up. I would like to get into cows. It's going to be a huge financial investment, but I want to get into dairy because it's going to pay off in the long run, I think. We're just got to figure out money. We're probably just going to go into a huge amount of debt and probably, I don't know. We'll find out, right? So with that, guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, as always, take it easy.